Let me start with a question that might surprise you. Could something as simple as a handful of nuts before bed completely transform your energy, confidence, and performance as a man over 50? The answer is yes, and science backs it up. Erections depend on three key pillars: strong circulation, balanced hormones, and healthy nerves. Testosterone relies on nutrients like zinc, magnesium, and healthy fats, and nature has already placed them in foods that many of us overlook every day. Nuts are one of the richest, most concentrated sources of these nutrients. They provide the minerals your testes need to produce testosterone, the fats that keep your blood vessels elastic, and the antioxidants that protect your body from the effects of aging. What makes nuts especially powerful is their simplicity. Unlike heavy meals or complicated supplements, they deliver pure nutrition without overloading your digestion. That means your body can absorb and use these nutrients right away. So when you wake up, you already feel the benefit. Today, I'll walk you through the 5 most powerful nuts for testosterone, circulation, and vitality. You'll learn why these small foods are actually big tools for restoring energy, confidence, and sexual health naturally. Let's begin with walnuts, one of the most complete foods for men over 50. Many people recognize them as brain food because of their shape, but their real power extends far beyond the mind. Seen the results firsthand. Walnuts are among the most powerful foods you can eat for your blood vessels. And the reason lies in their unique combination of nutrients. They are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, the same heart-protecting oils found in fish, which help reduce inflammation and keep artery walls flexible. They also contain high amounts of arginine, which fuels the production of nitric oxide, the molecule that allows blood vessels to open wide and deliver blood where it is needed most. Yes, even to the penis. I remember one gentleman in his 60s who added a small handful of walnuts to his daily routine. After a few weeks, he told me with a grin, "Doc, I don't know if it's the walnuts or luck, but I feel stronger in every way." That was no accident. Walnuts work like gentle cleaners, scrubbing cholesterol from arteries and improving blood flow throughout the body. For men over 60, this isn't just about preventing heart disease. It's about restoring the very circulation that fuels intimacy and confidence. It's incredible to think that something so simple sitting in a bowl on your kitchen counter can do what expensive prescriptions often cannot. And if walnuts can bring that kind of change, imagine what happens when we move to the next nut. One so effective for men's health that many researchers call it nature's Viagra. Nut number 2, pistachios. Nature's Viagra. There's one nut that never fails to surprise my patients when I bring it up in conversation: the pistachio. Most men think of it as a casual snack, something you crack open while watching television or share at a family gathering. But what very few realize is that pistachios hold a powerful secret for circulation and sexual health. I recall a patient in his mid-70s who had struggled for years with weaker erections. He was tired of relying on pills, frustrated with side effects, and looking for a solution that felt natural. When I suggested pistachios, he laughed at first. "Really, Doc? Those little green nuts?" Yet just a few weeks later, he returned with a light in his eyes. "I don't know what happened, but something's different. My energy is back and intimacy feels possible again." The reason lies in their high content of arginine, the amino acid that your body turns into nitric oxide, opening blood vessels and allowing strong, healthy blood flow. Clinical studies have shown that men who ate pistachios daily for just 3 weeks saw real improvements in erectile function. It's why I call them nature's Viagra, because unlike a pill, they nourish your entire vascular system, helping not only the penis, but also the heart and brain. What makes pistachios even more appealing is how easy they are to add into your life. A small handful each day can quietly transform your circulation. And if these tiny green nuts can deliver that kind of result, wait until you hear about the next nut, one that plays a vital role in balancing hormones and supporting desire itself. Nut number 3, almonds, the hormone balancer. Among all the nuts I recommend, almonds carry a special place because they do more than support circulation. They help balance the very hormones that drive desire and vitality in men. I remember an older gentleman, about 63, who told me he felt disconnected from his partner. "Doc, my mind still wants intimacy, but my body just doesn't follow." After learning about his habits, I suggested a simple swap. Replace the evening cookies he reached for with a handful of almonds. A few months later, he returned with a different kind of smile. "Something's changed. I feel steadier, more alive, and my wife notices too." The secret lies in the nutrition almonds provide. They are rich in zinc, a mineral essential for maintaining healthy testosterone levels. Testosterone may not be the sole factor in intimacy, but it is crucial for sustaining desire, energy, and confidence. Almonds also provide vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that improves blood flow, protects cells from damage, and supports nerve health. For men over 60, these nutrients combine to give the body what it needs to stay in balance, strengthening not only physical performance, but also emotional connection. When almonds become part of your daily rhythm, you may notice more consistent energy, improved mood, and a return of that spark you thought was gone. It's not about chasing youth, but about giving your body the tools to keep thriving. And while almonds balance your hormones and fuel desire, the next nut we'll talk about takes things one step further, giving you the stamina and endurance to carry that energy through the day and into the night. Nut number 4, hazelnuts, the energy booster. Hazelnuts may not be the first nut you think of when it comes to men's health, but they carry a quiet strength that often surprises my patients. I remember one man in his early 60s who told me, "Doc, I'm just tired all the time. Even when I want to be close to my wife, I feel drained before we even start." I encouraged him to add hazelnuts to his morning routine, just a small handful with breakfast. When he returned weeks later, his energy had noticeably shifted. He said, almost in disbelief, "I don't crash in the afternoon anymore, and at night I still have fuel in the tank." That is the beauty of hazelnuts. They are loaded with magnesium, which supports energy production at the cellular level and helps blood vessels relax. They also contain antioxidants that fight inflammation and protect arteries, along with healthy fats that keep cholesterol in check. For men over 60, that translates into steadier circulation, more consistent stamina, and the ability to carry intimacy through rather than feeling depleted halfway. Hazelnuts don't give you a jolt like caffeine. Instead, they provide lasting fuel, the kind that makes you feel capable and alive throughout the day. Now, let's move to the 5th nut, Brazil nuts. These stand out for a very different reason: their sky-high content of selenium. Selenium is a trace mineral, but it plays a major role in male vitality. It supports testosterone production, sperm health, prostate function, and overall energy. Without enough selenium, your testosterone can dip, leaving you with weaker desire and softer erections. Most men don't realize it, but selenium deficiency is surprisingly common, especially with age, and the fix couldn't be simpler. Just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts a day can provide your entire daily selenium needs. But here's the catch: more is not better. Too much selenium can actually be harmful because it builds up in the body. That's why one or two is the sweet spot, not a whole handful. Think of Brazil nuts as a natural testosterone booster you can snack on. And here's what excites me most. When you combine Brazil nuts with the other four nuts, walnuts, pistachios, hazelnut, and almonds, you create a daily blend that supports every aspect of male vitality, circulation, hormones, and endurance. But knowing the nuts is only half the story. The real question every man asks me next is, how do you use them the right way every day so the benefits actually show up in your life? That's exactly what we'll uncover next. How to use these nuts daily. It's one thing to know what foods help, but it's another to weave them into your daily life in a way that's simple and sustainable. I often tell my patients that the key is not in eating a large amount once in a while, but in building a small, consistent habit that your body can rely on. Science supports this. Around 1 to 2 ounces daily, which is just a modest handful, is enough to steadily improve circulation, protect your heart, and support intimacy. The beauty of these nuts is their versatility. You can sprinkle them over oatmeal, mix them into a salad, or simply enjoy them raw. What matters most is that you make them part of your routine, not an occasional treat. And once men experience how simple this change can be, they often begin to notice something deeper stirring within them. Now that we've covered the 5 best nuts, let's talk about the ones that work against you. These are nuts that, when eaten in excess or prepared the wrong way, can sabotage circulation and hormone balance. The first nut that hurts erection is peanuts. Peanuts may be the most common snack around, but here's the truth. They're not actually nuts at all. Technically, they're legumes, and they come with some hidden drawbacks. One of the biggest concerns is that peanuts are often contaminated with mold toxins called aflatoxins. These toxins place stress on your liver, and when your liver is struggling, it can't regulate hormones properly. That alone can lower testosterone and leave you feeling sluggish. There's another problem with peanuts. They're naturally very high in omega-6 fatty acids. While your body needs a small amount of omega-6, most modern diets already get too much of it. When omega-6 are out of balance with omega-3s, they trigger inflammation throughout the body, and inflammation is the enemy of erections. It stiffens arteries, slows circulation, and irritates your prostate. Now, having a handful of peanuts once in a while won't ruin your health. But relying on them as your main snack day after day is a different story. Over time, the combination of aflatoxins, high omegas, and added salt or oils in processed peanut products can chip away at your circulation and quietly drag down testosterone. If you want better performance, peanuts should be the exception, not the rule. The second one is cashews. Cashews are delicious, creamy, and often a favorite in mixed nuts. But when it comes to performance, they come with some catches. Cashews are high in citric acid, a natural compound that binds to minerals like zinc and magnesium and makes them harder for your body to absorb. And this matters because zinc is one of the most important minerals for male health. Without enough zinc, testosterone drops, sperm health suffers, and even your prostate can become more vulnerable. Magnesium, which also gets blocked, is another mineral that supports circulation and relaxation. Cashews also carry a higher carbohydrate load compared to most nuts. That means eating a lot of them can spike your blood sugar, especially in the evening. And every time blood sugar spikes, insulin rises. Chronically high insulin lowers testosterone and fuels belly fat, both of which work against your energy, your confidence, and your firmness. Like peanuts, cashews are not dangerous in small amounts. A few sprinkled on a salad or in a stir-fry won't hurt you. The issue is when cashews become your go-to snack, eaten by the handful. Over time, they can work against your performance goals, stealing away the minerals and hormone balance you need to stay strong. So here's the bottom line. The 5 nuts that boost performance are walnuts, almonds, pistachios, Brazil nuts, and hazelnuts. They improve circulation, protect nerves, and fuel testosterone. The 2 nuts to limit are peanuts and cashews because they promote inflammation and block key minerals. By making these simple swaps, reaching for walnuts instead of peanuts, pistachios instead of cashews, you can improve blood flow, sharpen sensitivity, and bring back stronger erections naturally. Over time, these choices add up, giving you more confidence, better energy, and a renewed sense of vitality. Remember, performance after 60 is not just about age, it's about the fuel you give your body. Choose the nuts that support your arteries, hormones, and nerves, and you'll notice firmer erections, stronger desire, and deeper satisfaction. Choose the wrong ones, and you'll quietly chip away at your vitality. So, make the smart switch today. Add these 5 nuts into your weekly routine. Limit the 2 that work against you, and watch how your energy and performance begin to return. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe for more men's health advice, and share it with someone who needs to hear this.